card times are a little bit out of reach for each, and then relying on that last chance race qualifier when there's going to be probably 10 other people trying to compete with you, it's going to be a tall order for the most part.
All right, as we get the streams synced here, let's see how these foes first approach Lakitu. Lakitu is the biggest troll in the run, as he does not raise his stack at the very start. So it's going to take a little more garbage than most stages.
Yeah, for sure. He likes to be a troll quite a lot of the time, and sometimes you do just have to do a little bit extra, even if that is sending 2 different chains. That's something I like to see in Shadow's game a lot when he was doing his matches earlier today. He would kind of send that pretty modest chain if he didn't send like a huge one at the beginning, but he was so quick to follow up afterwards that he did find that second chain very quickly, and most of the time it still ended up being like 30 seconds at the most. I have no clue what's going on with Peter's stream right now.
I was about to say if that's me because I'm getting stuttering on both streams. I wonder if it's on my end. Ooh, 15 seconds from Nicole. I like being smart. That will certainly go a long way towards securing her spot in the finals.
Looks like Peter just lost connection on his end, so very typical. Did Nicole reset her timer by instance too? That's what it's looking like right now.
Well, I thought she started on time. I have no idea anymore.
She like started it, but I think she might have reset it by accident right now. Who knows? Anyways, though, we'll try to get Peter's feedback up to you, and we'll kind of imagine where he's at while we're paying attention to Nicole's right now.
All right, looks like you got a kill here. Very, very effective follow-up chains from Nicole there for 37 seconds. It's easy to lose time on these stages if you don't start with the proper set of combos and chains, but if you are able to follow up with something competent, then you can cut some of the bleeding. Alright. Combos from Nicole there, so she's gonna follow up a little bit more in 16 seconds. There we go. That helps. For as much as that helps, that's actually the average that the world record for this category goes for each and every stage. So you have a pretty good idea of how fast that is.
Yeah, for sure. Nicole playing pretty strong here at the beginning. I know she did mention in the race chat before, she actually moved to a different place this past weekend, so she said she's still trying to get used to the new place and whatnot, and that can maybe throw off your mojo a little bit if you know you're used to the same setting and everything when you're doing attempts and whatnot. But so far, it doesn't look like it's affecting her too much. She's had some pretty good kills, and then when she's short like this, kind of like on Froggy right now, she's found the follow-ups to do pretty good.
Yeah, she's gonna need some more follow-ups here. This 3 chain might do it. Okay. All right. All right. That's fine. I mean, it's just so easy to lose chunks of time. Like the time losses come in chunks. Like if you don't get the first chain proper, then you're basically losing like 5, 10, or 15 seconds. So that's very, very common. Yet.
Oh, wow. That was such a creative 7 chain.
Okay, there we go. Alright, that's a little more like it.
I love seeing those 7+ combos where it's like all of the same color that gets cleared, and you just do like so many different like 3 in a row clears in different places. I've seen a couple of those throughout the tournament, and they just look so pretty when it happens.
Oh yeah, yeah. You really want to make a bunch of combos with your chains in order to really cut your times down. I'm spamming a few combos at the start here, but the chain was not super. Yeah, there's gonna be a bit more work here, and a 4 chain. Yeah, that's not enough either. So raise up that stack, get some more ammo. It's gonna take quite a few of those intermediate size. All right, that 5 chain should be good for her in the long run, at least. Ooh, pretty much a 4 skill there. 38 seconds. So we're about 6 minutes out of lunch fish. As we see, we have back. Oh, this is poised to be a very tightly contested matchup. As soon as Lunchfish stops clearing garbage. Yeah, Lunchfish and Raphael do tend to be a bit more trolly. Their cursor speed is so fast that they tend to clear more panels. So yeah, bigger chains are usually recommended. But you gotta get those 22-second stages anyway you can, and Nicole did manage to do that. Please she's sub 7 minutes going into the Cave of Wickedness. Now these opponents actually, and now we start seeing what this mode is really capable of.
Yeah, for sure, this is where you're going to really need to buckle down, and there's a lot of temptations that can strike you, like trying to be more aggressive and gambling to get those like really low sub 15-second kills. But if you happen to go for them and your follow-up isn't that great, that's when the opponents control you for quite a longer time than sub 15.
Oh, one more line from Nicole's hook bill. Oh, that's one of the most frustrating things about this. Like you want to be fast in your garbage attacks, but you also want to make sure that you send enough to your opponent to pressure them into losing. But yeah, a bit of a struggle for Nicole there on hook bill, and skpeter needed a little bit to get a force kill on Raphael, so it's been a struggle for him as well. The lead about a full stage at this point, but Kamek and Bowser are still up to go. So there's no reason to count out Peter yet.
Ooh, Nicole had a pretty nice lag chain towards the beginning of that,
Okay.
and had some good combos mixed in. This could be, oh yeah, that led to a really good kill on Navel there.
Oh, Peter might have something here too.
No.
There was the follow-up didn't come down fast enough. Oh man.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah,
If you probably had like one more combo garbage block at the top there during like the first couple of drops that Hook Build had, it probably would have killed because there was very little stop time. But unfortunately it wasn't there, and now Hook Bill's going to be taking him for a ride for a little bit longer.
Kamek! 9 chain! Holy moly! Oh, this might be the break Peter needs to get back into this. Nicole was not prepared for that big of a chain. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and she's not gonna have Kamek topped off
yeah,
right now. She's gonna
So,
drop
this
it, and look at all this clear time that's going to occur on her screen. And Kamek's probably got time to just keep clearing panels and trying to go for more chains. Yeah, this is the break Peter needed. He needs to do something decisive here on Navel, though, because it looks like he's been struggling a little bit, too.
7 chain! Oh! Navel working on a 7 chain. Oh, man. Man, this cave trolling both players with large chain. Been unfortunate. Oh, geez. Both players are relying on garbage to build up chains. That's potentially the worst situation you could find yourself in, because building garbage through chains is really, really slow. You can't get prompt kills with big chains either, because the screen shakes too much. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kamek's running a bit low on panel, so there's a chance for Nicole to get this kill right here. Ah, there it is. Whew. Oh, that was close. That could have easily gotten another 2 minutes if Kamek got something else to work there. But yeah, Bowser is definitely the fiercest in this mode. Definitely worthy of the title final boss. Okay, got some small chains here. Spam enough for that. There's a chance. Oh, this can still work. Oh man, just so close.
Man, look at him. He
Bowser.
went up to second tier twice to troll Nicole, and now because he has all these
Jeez.
panels on his screen,
What
he's
in the
gonna
world?
look for Chain City right now.
Oh, escaping on big chain too. So Peter is gonna need to make a lot more chains to counter. Well, now Kamek's a bit low. If Peter has sent enough, which I don't think he has enough queued up. No, so Kamek might still be living here for a while. Bowser, definitely living for a while. Although his time's low, chain off of garbage. I think these opponents actually do know the panels that are coming from the garbage and know how to chain from them. All right, force kill from skpeter on Kamek. Oh,
yeah.
Nicole's low on panels.
This is still up for grabs right now, especially since Bowser has those blues, which he'll probably go for. And as long as he lowers, which I don't know, this could lead to a kill right here. Oh, he lowered again, but is he gonna have enough time to, like, make a chain here? Nope, he will not.
Yeah, that looked like about 12 minutes, 30 seconds by our race timer. So congrats, Nicole, on winning the first race in this best of 3.
Much needed victory. She's one race away from just securing the second spot, going 3-1 in the group. This is still, Darkwing wanted at least one win from Nicole here, so this is still good for him. He needs Peter to win these next two for sure, because it does prevent a 2-0 from Peter, who, if Peter got the 2-0 in this matchup, he would have just outright secured the second spot. But now we're in the position to possibly see that 3-way. Peter's got to win these next 2 in a row, and then we have a 3-way tie for that second place. That would be something, at least, for this group stage.
Yeah, but you have to think the odds are against Peter. Even going into this match, Peter's average race was about a minute and a half slower, so he was the one that was most desperately in need of winning this match, I would think. But yeah, now Darkwing needs the biggest skpeter fan in the world.
And just for the sake of more Tetris Attack, yeah, I'm especially rooting for him right now, even though both of these players are pretty good friends to me. But yeah, seeing this go to 3 races and then potentially like a set of 4 races later on this coming week, that would be something. Especially the caliber of all 3 of these racers. They have been taking games off of each other back and forth, and Nicole, so far, she's gotten the better of most of them, but still.
we can't count Peter out yet by any stretch. If he's able to find some plan to approach these stages, maybe incorporating a few more combos in those chains in the process. I think Peter has to I think Nicole does get a little easily tilted when things start to go wrong. Maybe I'm edging that out of thin air based on previous tournaments and previous performances, but yeah, I can imagine a scenario where Peter at least wins the second game. So as you might have seen in the HUD for the game, it still shows that both players are on hard mode, but this category is V hard, and you normally get to it selecting hard mode on this screen by holding L and up when you are selecting hard mode. It's a bit hidden, and it's definitely a step up from hard mode. Let me tell you, it's a lot more random. So we tend to see a lot more variance in these times, especially early on. Like the first half of these races tend to have leads trading hands quite a bit. Peter's gonna have to harness some good in order to get in on this one.
Yeah, unfortunately, when
Oh,
the
no,
tech
don't tell me we
issues,
lost Peter.
yeah, when the tech issues strike, it seems to hit all of us at the same time. So, the race has started. We're gonna wait for Nicole's side. As you can see, she's starting out right now, but we'll have to wait again for Peter's feed to be coming in. Pretty unfortunate, but what can you do, man? Internet just can be like pretty rough sometimes.
I wonder if Peter even saw the start.
It's a good point, actually. We can potentially restart if he doesn't start at the same time, though. We'll have to see when his feed gets back up, though.
In the meanwhile, we're gonna see Nicole fail to get some proper chains onto Lakitu, and of course Lakitu just wants to troll and last an inordinate amount of time. Oh jeez, this is definitely the worst of what Lakitu can do. It's a bit unfortunate to see a Lakitu stage go over a minute. Can't be helped sometimes. Lakitu is as Lakitu does.
Yeah, I guess that will happen from time to time, but you know, you just gotta look past that, and you can easily make that time back up. Keep your head forward and try to focus on the next chains and combos to come, and I've seen people pull out extraordinary caves after a pretty lackluster first 8 stages, so.
Yeah, the next 5 stages should be a lot more normal. And yeah, 18 seconds from the goal. Yeah, that's a bit more like what you hope to see in every one of your races. That's a bit more normal. So maybe Nicole can string it together a few. Certainly got the cursor skill for it. She might be able to find one more. Okay. All right, I think that's enough. I don't think we need any more than that. Every time starting an extra chain, like if you don't give a little time before the first chain finishes, then the combo garbage you made from the first chain won't actually drop until your second chain finishes. So you do have to exercise a little bit of patience in between chains. Because the objective of this game is to basically stack garbage on your opponent as fast as possible. And it would do no good to really have none of that garbage not drop timely. Okay, this follow-up 5 chain's looking nice. Okay, you are gonna get to that in time. Oh, okay. All right, all right, Wiggler, you're scaring us just a little bit there. 27 seconds is okay. There might have been a 4 chain able to see it, but that would have been a hard one to see. So follow up with 4 chain, a properly timed chain extension with a 4 combo. There we go. That's better. 20-something second stage. And I have to. Yeah, skpeter's timer is way far behind as he comes back to the stream, so we might have to either restart this race or just time each run independently. It may not matter in the long run, but
yeah, for sure. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to wait to see if Peter's feed is pretty stable right now, because it's still a little jumpy right now. But if it seems to be coming back a little bit, I say we just pause Nicole's feed for a while, sync them up, and then we'll have a true race from that point.
might as well. Might as well. We'll just have to let Peter know in our race channel to keep going. Because we will be making sure his run gets timed at reasonably the same manner as. So what is Peter up to here? Got a 3 chain there. Does this follow up any good? Oh no, it's not quite enough. Might be a bit of a problem. Cole on a 6 chain, hardly any combos with that. So there's some pause for concern, but ooh, screen shaking a bit. Shake. It's like we're playing mischief makers or something. Shake. All right, yeah, Lungefish will do that. Lungefish is pretty fast at clearing stuff, so I a higher chain than average against him, and Raphael for that matter. So definitely 2 stages end up being a little slower than the rest. Cutting it off at a 5 chain. Raphael's stack is a little high, but Raph is clearing things at a bit of a breakneck pace, so that's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, with Peter, Froggy still a bit far away from getting topped off. So that one might be a struggle, too. Was that a 3 chain, Raph? You... Please. Please. No. Okay. All right. Both players finishing their respective stages at about the same time. On our end, the lead is about 3 stages, but it was fairly evident that start late. So do not be alarmed. We will be able to time Peter's run properly at the end of this.
Yeah, for sure.
X8.
And because of that reason, we're going to pause Nicole's, and hopefully it doesn't auto buffer up when I play it again. But yeah, we're gonna wait for Peters to catch back up right now, and so we're gonna have a better idea of where these two will be at when he reaches up to Nicole's timer right now.
All right, five minutes at the halfway point. In a perfect world, you'd like to see that be a minute, considering the relative skill of these two. A perfect world is a bit strenuous to expect. Okay, Peter. I see your 8 chain. I see your 8 chain. That's safe. That's a safe option. I can dig that.
Definitely pretty safe, and it's someone who knows him from the netplay community as well. I'm pretty sure that's he loves his flashy chains as well. He'll do that in matches all the time, and you know what? It'll work out for you here. 34 seconds on Lunchfish, and it looks like he might be a little bit ahead of Nicole at this point in time. We'll have to see once he finishes with Raphael here, but it looks like he could have the lead going into the cave.
It certainly could, but Peter's gonna have to really step his game up, and he's not starting well. Oh, several potential chains are getting ruined here. Also, Peter does from his panel attack net play experience, he does tend to work with a high stack at times. It's a little worrying, but if you know what you're doing, it could be a great weapon in getting these stages situated quickly. Oh, geez, Raph's stack is really low. Hey! Well, looks like we are about level going into the Cave of Wickedness. Once again, the cave will be deciding another race. Go figure.
The good old cave, man. It wouldn't be Tetris Attack without it.
without Tetris Attack, this would simply be Death Mountain. That's not just a Zelda. Actually, what it's called in the Japanese version, Pale the Phone. Ooh. So close. So close from Peter there. All right. Let's see here. Oh, this could be a force kill if Peter's got anything set. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute will do. Let's see what Nicole does with Naval. Ooh. Fancy switch for a 7 combo and another 7 combo. And those 7 combos aren't super useful, but hey, 14 seconds. You can get that. Why not?
Yeah, you were saying cards wasn't too useful?
Well, I'm speaking from Pokemon Puzzle League experience, as I'm sure you're aware.
Oh, no. This is a safe zone. We are not allowed to speak of the Pokemon Puzzle League speedruns during Tetris Attack.
I mean, well, it is my best game, so
that's true.
That's my frame of reference.
Nah. Jokes aside, both of the speedruns are unique in their own ways, and even if Puzzle League has a little bit more of that RNG variance, it's still fun to watch and play regardless. But let's see if we can see Peter finish up on Naval here. Naval very low on panels. We'll have only those yellows to bail him out.
Nicole got a force kill on Kamek. So she will be pulling into Bowser first. Over a stage lead going into the final stage. This is her chance to clinch the final bracket spot in Group E. And these chains are putting her well on her way.
Ooh, almost a potential kill on Bowser's side right there. He barely managed to get his stack down in enough time. Found some clears. Oh, another really close one there too, but the clears are just bailing him out little by little for the stop time, that is.
At least skpeter put a nice chain on Kamek at the beginning. Nice and big and safe. Oh, there it is. There it is. That looked like a 1051 from Nicole. And by all accounts, I would venture to say that she has won the second game and the match.
Yeah, it appears to be so, barring if the competitors want to redo it or not, but everything, like, besides just a late start, everything has looked clean besides that. No interruptions or anything like that. So for now, we're going to mark it as Nicole's second victory and her spot in the main bracket, but we'll let you guys know for sure once this race ends. We'll have to see Peter take care of Bowser really quick first.
Yeah, with Peter's penchant for big chains, I'm sure he can find a way once he gets through the initial struggle. Yeah, all right. Yeah, now he's working on something. Now he's working on something decent. There we go. That's more like what we need to see. Oh, but Bowser's gonna get a chain off the converted garbage. Please, Bowser. You're already very unfair when it comes to chaining. Like you can't be using the garbage like that. You're doing the kid dirty. Because as you may have noticed, these foes don't really move when garbage is transforming. Oh, second tier. Second tier panels, giving Bowser garbage clear again. Endless. Oh, Bowser just way too well how to chain.
Oh no.
Oh no! Peter! Oh. Taken a death, and I think that's officially thrown in the towel. Oh. That's a bit of a disheartening way to go, but Peter did definitely put in a great effort. He should not be ashamed of how he has done in this tournament.
Yeah, for sure. Bowser gets to everybody every once in a while, and, you know, he had some close races. Almost had an upset win on Darkwing earlier in the tournament, too. And for how little experience he does have in speedrunning, this has been a pretty successful tournament for him so far. And his tournament life will not be over yet. He still has that very slim shot to make main bracket. And if not, he can still roll through redemption bracket, which he could be a pretty big favorite to go far in it, I would say.
Yeah, I would say so. And for all of the crazy bracket scenarios we had lined up for this group based on certain results,